What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lex P.
And it's your girl, Dre and Nicole.
And you are tuned in to another episode of Poor Minds.
Where a drunk mind speaks sober thoughts.
Now, y'all see, the budget is up now.
Period.
Look, the girls are doing well for ourselves.
We got 3 cameras today.
Look, and I got more than $3.
And we got makeup on.
We got makeup on
cute
today. It's just a good
day.
I voted today.
I saw a queen.
Yes, I lied to my mom because she was like blowing me up. Like, did you go vote? And I was like, yeah, I already voted. But you know what? I felt like everybody's kind of freaking out and they thought a lot of people were going to be like in the streets rioting and stuff. Maybe that's going to happen tomorrow.
I think once it's announced who won the election for sure, yeah.
Yeah, because I was like in and out. Everybody was really nice.
So it was quick. Because that's what I was worried about with you going today. I was like hoping that it wouldn't be like crazy up there.
No, it was like nobody there. I was like in and out.
I had people blowing up my phone too. Like my family members been texting me all morning like, hey, have you voted yet? First of all, sis, I've been voting.
Ooh, I know that's right.
I voted when it was early voting 2 weeks ago on the 27th.
So, what have you been doing this past week? What's been up? What did we do? Have we done anything this
week? Have we done anything? I don't think so. I've been in Atlanta for the past week. I mean, I went to Houston last week. Yeah, we were both in Houston last week. But yeah, so I just been chilling.
So I decided for me that I'm like completely done dating. I like cleared out my roster.
I don't believe that.
I'm done with everybody. So
if a person was Miss Niggas.
No, but I really I cleaned out my roster. I'm not dealing with anybody right now. I feel like me and Throwback Bay, I told you, like, we're really good friends. Like, that's my nigga. I went and I saw him last night. Somehow his dick did end up in my mouth, but that's
Throwback Bay?
Yeah. I know. But that was the last time. It was like, you know how you gotta suck a nigga dick to tell him bye?
No, okay. I don't. I just tell him bye.
Well, I mean, it was like some goodbye, like, okay, like this is it.
Girl, please.
Just let it die with no reply. Details don't matter. You know, that's how it was.
Y'all gonna be fucking again.
No, like, we're not.
Week.
No, we're
you
not.
You gonna call me and be like, girl, guess where I'm at right now?
No, I'm fucking again. No, I
had him on ice within.
No, but I feel like that was like our goodbye sex. Like, it was cool. Like, we had a good time.
Y'all done had goodbye sex like 5 times.
No, this is really goodbye. Don't forget about us.
Girl, I'm not about to fucking play with you. Okay, so but the dick was good.
I mean, it's always good. That's why.
So why are you ending this again?
Because I feel like we would be
toxic.
It's not necessarily toxic. I just feel like we would be better off as friends. And I'm emotional, and I just be getting to my feelings. I just be in my feelings.
I think that you should sing that today for your song.
Don't forget about it.
No, Emotional by Carl Thomas.
Oh God.
That would be
it is turtleneck weather, but I actually have a better song today.
Okay. Are you gonna sing the song from yesterday?
You fucking know it. You fucking know it.
I'm so excited.
Anyways, let's get into these motherfucking topics. We got a lot to discuss today.
Do.
Actually, I'm gonna let you introduce this
it's
one.
My topic.
Because something is wrong with this girl. Seriously, like.
Well, first of all, in my defense, this is not something that I just was thinking about on my own. I was definitely on Twitter, and I saw the topic on Twitter. I saw somebody say, matter of fact, this guy was retweeting these old photos of JT from City Girls.
Okay.
Right? And then, so he had all of, like, her old, like, mug shots, I guess, when she was, like, going to jail back in the day. And then he put, like, this new picture that she posted on Halloween a few days ago. Right next to it as a side-by-side.
That's not fair.
And so people,
I already know where this is going.
Right. And so people were, like, going in on the timeline, and they was just saying, like, you ain't really ugly, you just broke. So I kind of wanted to talk about that topic. Although I feel like she wasn't ever ugly.
She wasn't that.
Yeah, I feel like she wasn't ever ugly to begin with. But I feel like people be forgetting too. We have came so far with like technology, photos, doing our makeup, our hair, all of that stuff. So it's like I feel like none of us was just super bad bitches 10 years ago.
I mean, I agree. I feel like I wasn't even a bad bitch 3 years ago, bitch.
Okay, now you're taking shit too far.
No, but I'll say this, though, because it does make fucking sense, because honestly, I talk about this all the time, bitch. When I moved to Atlanta, y'all, I have $3 now, bitch. I had $2 then.
Yeah.
So it's like, I had to get what I could get. I had synthetic wigs, bitch. Like, busted lashes. My nails wasn't even done. I had press-on nails. I was just trying to make shit work.
You used to love a good press-on. What's the name of that company? Kiss.
I used to love me a kiss nail, baby.
Kiss nail kit.
Not the kiss nail kit. Y'all know about that kiss nail kit. So, yeah, I feel like, first of all, I was never ugly, though. But I wouldn't necessarily say I was a bad bitch. Like, to me, a bad bitch, I say that all the time. If we're just talking about looks. Now, bad bitch, if you get into it, is more to it. Like, having your own money, being a boss. But if we're talking about
right now, we talking about just surface
level. We're talking about just surface level, physical things, like a bad bitch to me is somebody makeup done, hair done, nails done, everything did. You know what I'm saying? So 3 years ago when I first moved to Atlanta, technically on the surface level, was I a bad bitch?
Yes,
no.
Absolutely. But you were a beautiful girl. You still are beautiful. You are still beautiful, even despite the fact that your hair might not have always been like
up the bar. I was looking at old pictures. I was like, oh, come on, bro.
But also too, in my personal opinion, I used to fucking hate your wig.
I used to hate my wigs.
And I used to tell you that, but I used to love when you had your short haircut, but you hated it so much and you never used to want to wear it. And I thought you looked so beautiful like that. Like, that you was a bad bitch when you would wear your little short hair.
But see, I got over the short hair, and then it was just like to a point to where, bitch, I didn't feel like getting my hair cut every 2 weeks because I had $2.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was just like the products to have your real hair in. I wasn't saving money. It was just cheaper to go get me a little $10 wig and call it a day, bitch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it was just, I had to do what I had to do. So yeah, I absolutely think you're not ugly or you're not necessarily not a baddie. You just don't have the money. Anybody can look good once you get some money in your pocket.
Yeah,
bro.
I feel like this is right now in my life. This is the best that I've ever looked in my whole life.
In your whole life?
I mean, yeah, for sure. I mean, well, I should say in my adult life. You know what I mean? Because I feel like I was a cute kid.
Yeah.
But I'm in my adult life. Yeah, this is the best I ever looked. Like when I be looking back at like high school pictures, middle school pictures.
You had
college pictures.
Yeah.
Even in college, like I was trying to work with a little something, but I wasn't
I agree with you. I feel like that I do I look better as I get older.
Yeah.
And I feel like now I know more of my style, what looks good on me, what I feel comfortable in. And I so much care about what other people think about me. Like, I feel like I used to dress like how I felt like people thought I should be dressing. You know what I'm saying? Instead of my own just personal style. Like, I used to be like, oh my God, I have to wear heels. I have to have this on. Bitch, now I'm pulling up in my fucking sneakers and calling it a day.
Yeah, because that's your swag.
That's just how I dress. Like, I want to be comfortable. Especially, like, if I'm going out to a club, yeah, I'm going to have on some heels. You know what I'm saying? But if it's just, like, on some daytime shit at, like, brunch or something, bitch, I'm pulling up in my sneakers.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely feel like as I get older, I just get more and more polished, like, every year. But honestly, I feel like both of us, like, every year we just get more and more polished and we look better because, I mean, we be making more and more money every year.
I mean, because if you have extra money to spend, it's like, before when I didn't have nothing, like, all the extra little money I had, it was like, okay, do I want to eat or do I need to get my press on nails? I was like, do I want them nuggets or do I need to get my nails done? You know what I'm saying? But now it's like, I can go get my nails done. I can go get my hair done. You know, I can get my lashes done if I want to get them done. It's just like, I go get a facial. It's just like, when you have extra money to spend, you do look better and you do feel better. But I don't want people to feel like if you don't have money, you can't be attractive and do, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, no, and I feel like that's not what we're saying at all. I just feel like, you know, the more money you get, you just look better. You know what I mean? A lot of people are not ugly already. Right. You know what I mean? I think that's the gist of everything that we are pretty much saying right now.
But I felt like for me at the time, I am not a person, I can't do my hair. I can't do my nails. I'm just not that creative. Like, some people can really, they don't have to spend it because they can really do their own shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of those people. But I do feel like if you were on a budget and you can't spend money to go get your hair done and your nails done, there are other ways around it. Me, I took the worst route ever, and I was being lazy with it, but I was also in like a bad depression at that point too. So I really didn't care. So if you don't have the budget to go get your hair and your nails done, there are things that you can do. And honestly, even in the past 3 years, synthetic wigs have definitely upgraded. Like, I'll be looking at the girls on YouTube, and they have, like, if you just need a quick hairstyle, you haven't seen the stuff that I be seeing.
Make it quick.
Yeah, it's got to be quick. Like, you wear it for
Don't wear that shit for no fucking 2 weeks.
No, yeah. It's like when you get a synthetic wig, you're supposed to wear it for like one night. Bitch, I was wearing my shit for months.
I still, you know something funny? I still got one of your synthetic wigs. It's in my closet, and I guess I just never threw it away. It's in the closet that closet that's in my living room. It's in a box, and it got a ponytail holder on it still.
Cause I was ready to go, bitch. I had it ready to go. My glueless wig.
I'm so fucking dead. But anyway, sidebar. Why the fuck are people so fucking weird?
What do you mean?
Why do y'all even care? Like, the whole fucking post was just weird to me. The post about JT.
Oh, about her not
people
being...
are so fucking weird.
But first of
and
all...
it's like, now, nigga, okay, you talking all this shit. And I had retweeted him, and I was just like, okay, but now she out of your league and your tax bracket.
I'll say this. That's not fair, though. Show me one mugshot where somebody looks like just beautiful and drop dead gorgeous. Y'all gonna pick her mugshot. But even when City Girls first came out, I always felt like they both had it. But JT was always just my personal favorite. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, of course, if you look at anybody before, even if you go look at our old YouTube videos right now, you're gonna be like, ooh.
Hey, somebody commented under one of our old videos the other day, and they said that. They was like, dang, y'all look busted as fuck up in these videos. Y'all be looking good now.
It's so funny.
I said, ouch.
No, it's so funny because in one of them videos, we was talking, and I was like turning my head, and my wig was just up in the back, like... Oh, it was so embarrassing, but I'm not gonna delete them. I love to see the girl.
You gotta send me the link.
Oh, it's bad. It's when I had that short wig on. It's literally like stuck.
Yeah, I mean, we don't care. At the end of the day, it's good to be able to go back and look at your own growth anyway. So I mean, I don't give a fuck, whatever. Because to be honest, we look cute then too. So fuck y'all.
I'm dead. Well, you can speak for yourself. I was definitely struggling. And then I used to be drunk as fuck. I used to be like, what kind of wine on Wednesday, guys?
We used to be so fucking drunk. What was wrong with us?
I was going through it.
And then we used to be yelling at each other.
Yelling.
No, you're wrong. No, you are wrong.
Bro, when I look at those old shows,
wow.
It was so embarrassing.
Terrible.
It was really fucking terrible.
That's why I really fuck with the people, though, that been listening to us since day one.
I'm like, why are you here?
Why the fuck were you even listening
Honestly, why would you literally... What we used to be arguing about? I don't even fucking
everything.
know. And
what did we not used to be arguing about?
And then it was like a point that like we stopped getting along, so we were arguing really bad on the show. Like we would be dead ass arguing.
No, for real. But we used to try to make it seem like it was about the topics.
Well,
but it was really deeper than that. Oh.
All right. Okay, so let us know how y'all feel. If you're not ugly, you're just broke. Okay, so
you think they gonna write us and be like, "Hey, I'm not ugly, I'm just broke."
Yeah, I want to know, because honestly, sometimes people do feel like I see girls tweet that all the time. They'll be like, "Man, I can't wait till I get some money because I know I'm gonna upgrade myself. Like I know I'm gonna go get my body done, and I'm gonna do this." Because honestly, that's one thing I did when I got a little change at one point. I was like, "Shit, bitch, I'm gonna get my body done," and that was like one of the best. I still talk about that. That's one of the best decisions I ever made. Like I feel like. Bitch, if I was out here looking how I was looking, my ass and my waist, the ratio saved me. Because I can't be with a synthetic wig, press-on nails, and a bad body. Bitch, you got to choose a struggle now. You got to choose a fucking struggle.
You do got to choose a struggle. I will say your body was always on point, sis.
Body was on point. Wig might have been stiff, but that ass was poking. The wig was stiff, but baby,
that ass was jiggling.
You know what I'm saying?
Period.
So, you know, I feel like that's one thing I'll always have is this ass.
If I ain't got nothing else, bitch,
I got this ass. So that's one thing I feel like, honestly, it saved me. That this can't nobody take
That's
that
how
from
you
me.
was pulling your niggas. Because you was fine.
Yeah, it was. It really was. Because niggas would be like...
They be like, damn, that wig still... That whole fine, but look at that ass, though.
But that ass, though. Oh, my God. That is so embarrassing.
Damn, them nails weak as fuck, but look at that
Them thin-ass nails. Them thin-ass nails. Oh, my gosh. Then they had the little rhinestones on there when I was trying to be fancy.
But no bullshit, though. I used to be really thinking you got your nails done. Remember, tell the truth, I really did.
You used to be like, oh, Lex, you got your nails
I used
done.
to compliment your nails all the time, and then you would tell me that they were press-ons, and I would be like, really? They making press-on nails like that now? That's crazy. Because them hoes really used to be looking like you went to the salon.
Bitch.
Lex, I'm not even you know that I'm not even being funny right now. Did I not used to ask you that all the time? Girl, I see you ain't got your nails done.
I used to think you were trying to be funny.
I swear to God, I was not being funny.
No, because one time you were like, oh, I see you when you got your nails done. You looked, you was like, oh.
Well, because I had figured it out by then. I was like, oh, them press-ons again.
Mind your business. God damn, you in my business? Don't do that. Okay, so moving on to the next topic. We wanted to talk about cutting off family members. Because, you know, I feel like, honestly, I've said this before. I come from a super, super small family. Like,
right.
It's just really me, my mom, and my sister. And I feel like, of course, I have like extended family, but my family's not super close. But I went through something like me and my cousin used to be like super, super, super duper tight. And it's like when you feel like somebody is like your blood, you feel like they're going to be there for you before somebody who's just your friend. And that's just really not the case. Like,
no, it's not.
It's not the case at all. But you know what's crazy to me? I have found it easier, just the way my family is, I found it easier to cut off family more than I cut off friends. Like, I cut off my family so easy.
It's easy for me to cut both of them off, but I feel you.
I'm dead. I think it's just because I look at my friends like my family and I spend more time with my friends. Like, it's different talking about, like, my mom or my sister. I'm not including them on this conversation.
If my friends, I mean, I feel like if I have to cut you off, you not really a good friend.
Right.
No way.
So, have you ever had to cut off a family member?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Wow.
I told you I had to cut off my cousin.
Wow,
It's like, don't get me wrong. I mean, it's like, what's your definition of cut off when you say cut them off?
Like,
I mean, we be at family functions and stuff together, and I mean, she speak, I'll speak back, because, I mean, I'm not that petty.
Right.
But I don't fuck with her.
Right. Well, my situation...
She might watch this, too. Hey, girl.
Big. My situation, my cousin, when I was younger... I had a situation, got caught up, and I had to get an abortion, right? So at the time, I wasn't comfortable telling my mom. Like, I just didn't feel comfortable telling my mom. So my cousin, like, she took care of it for me. Like, you know, we went and she, you know. So it's just like years later, it's all done, forgot about. Like, everybody's done moved on with their lives. And my mom was getting into it. She was like, oh, yeah. And I took Lex to go get an abortion. I'm sitting there eating my spaghetti like, hold on, bitch.
Oh, my God.
This ain't got nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
I was like, and my mom wasn't even mad. She was just kind of like, that's a weird thing to say in front of the whole family. And so
why you bringing that up years later?
My baby having a good time in heaven, minding his business, and you gotta bring him up. Don't do that. Don't do that. So it was just really, really awkward. But after
up there with his siblings.
He up there with his siblings chilling, minding his business, and here you go speaking on his name, bitch.
Let him rest in peace.
Let him rest in peace. Let that man rest in peace,
child.
Sheesh. So yeah, it was just like a really weird situation. But after that, and it was like me and my cousin were like super close. Like, I would call her. I used to go stay with her when I was younger. But it was like, after that, it was just like our relationship completely changed. And I literally never talked to her ever again. And especially...
Like, so still to this day?
Still to this day. Actually, she recently, like, popped up at my mom's house, like, trying to talk to her. And my mom was just kind of like, no, like, I don't have anything to say to you. And she's been, like, really trying to reach out to me lately. Especially, you know, when people see what's going, like, they see our podcast kind of, you know, of course people gonna be like, oh, hey, cuz, I'm proud of you, cuz. I'm like, I don't know you. But I just think...
That's why you gotta be careful, though, what you do to people. Because you don't ever know what people gonna end up in life.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why you gotta be. That's why you can't do people dirty.
At least the least thing that you can do as a human being is just be solid,
a decent person,
and be a decent person. But
that ain't saying you gotta be the best person, but bitch, at least be decent.
At least be solid. And I feel like with people treating their family members bad, it's like, damn, you can't even do your own family right.
See, my situation is a little bit different. My cousin, but then it's also kind of different too, because we still follow each other on like social media or whatever, but not until recently, because I had her blocked for a while. So basically, I had a situation where I had a roommate. I had just graduated from college.
Is this a roommate you used to eat her ass?
She used to eat my ass.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't eating ass back then.
Okay.
Oh, I did eat her ass once.
Oh!
I did.
Certified
now that I think about
freeze.
it, 7 days a week. Anyways, bitch, you be getting on my fucking nerves.
Well,
I made me fucking forget what I was talking about. Oh yeah, so me and her became roommates, and then I talked about this on Patreon. That situation didn't end up turning out well. She moved out in the middle of our lease. So my cousin ended up moving in, but at the time, I guess she wasn't making that much money and stuff like that. But she told me she would be able to pay the rent.
Right.
She wasn't able to pay the rent, so I was like helping her pay the rent.
And how much was rent back then?
Shit, I want to say back then that apartment that I was living at,
it was probably like $700-800, right?
A piece probably, yeah, because I think that apartment was like $1,400.
Damn, back then.
I mean, this was like in 2014.
Oh, 14. Okay, I'm thinking, I forget.
And the apartment was like in Katy, by Katy area.
Well, when I first moved to Pearland in 2007, me and my sister had a 2-bedroom, and it was like $700-800. But that was 2007.
Oh yeah, 2000. Because even when I was in college, I think my college apartment was like $800.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyways.
So yeah, the apartment was like $1,400 a month, I want to say. So $700 a piece, plus of course, the electricity and stuff. Every month something would happen and she would need help paying the bills. So me and my mama was basically like helping her pay her. So really it was me and my mama there in my apartment. Right. If you want to be technical.
I know that's
We was just letting her live there.
Okay.
So we got into it one night because I guess, she used to feel some type of way because she used to always be going to work, slaving every day, she had like 2 jobs. And then me, I just used to be living my best life. Because I had got laid off, remember?
Oh, yeah.
I used to work at an oil and gas company, y'all, and I ended up getting laid off and I got a severance package. So I just used to be chilling.
Right.
So she gonna try to say one day she low-key tried to call me a prostitute. Because she was like, you don't even work. How the fuck do you always be having money and doing this and this and this? And I see, and then the crazy thing is back then, the shit I be doing now, I wouldn't even do it. And I said I'm a prostitute now. But how I be with niggas and the shit I be on now, I wasn't even on that shit back then. I just had good money management.
Right.
So she tried to call me a prostitute, so we got into it real bad. And I was like, well, bitch, if I'm a prostitute, bitch, you the fucking prostitute. I was like, but it's crazy because you ain't even getting no money. You be having these niggas laying up in this motherfucking house with you, a different nigga every day, sleeping on a fucking air mattress.
She had an air mattress?
Yes. Oh no, she had one at first, and then she got a bed from Rent a Center. And then they used to come knock.
Cousin, if you watching this,
girl, fuck her.
You know what?
Wait till I tell you what she did. This why I cut her ass off. So she used to have a different nigga up in there every day, but none of these niggas can help her pay the bills. Right. So we got into it. When she said that to me, she tried to start getting buck with me. Now, mind you, she's bigger than me, like a bigger girl than me. So she started getting buck with me. So I'm like, okay, bitch, if you want to fight, we can fight. It is what it is. I was a little more feisty in my younger days. You know that. Right. So I'm like, okay, bitch, if that's what you want to do, we could do that. So she called her daddy, and her daddy tell her to call the police.
And she called the police?
She called the fucking police on me.
Did you get arrested?
No, but they told me I had to leave for the night. So I had to go stay in my
Bad Girls Club?
Girl. So I had to go spend the night at my fucking parents' house for the night. And can you believe her dad, my uncle, told her to call the police on me? And then when my mama called him and charged him up about the shit, he gonna say, well, honestly, if Drea had called me, I would have told her to do the same thing. You a motherfucking lie. No, you wouldn't have.
You know what you should have did? You should have took a safety pin and just put a little bitty hole in her little mattress.
Well, no, she got the bed from Rent a Center by then.
Oh, damn. You was gonna get her good.
But I should have let them in.
That's you should have let them in.
Because they used to be coming knocking, bitch. But I used to never open the door.
So y'all are still not cool to this day?
No, because I just feel like it's certain lines that you just don't cross with him.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But I feel like,
and I didn't even do anything to you. Like, yeah, we was arguing and shit, and we was probably about to fight. But hell, we cousins. Even if we would have got into a fight,
no,
it would have been.
See, I'm different on that. I feel like once I put my hands on you, there's no going back.
But I didn't put my hands on her.
No, but I'm saying once I get to the point to where I feel like I want to fight you.
You ain't never fought none of your cousins?
No.
Oh, I have.
No.
But when we was younger. But I just
but
like,
I mean like as adults. It's different fighting as kids versus fighting as adults. Like, bitch, if you put your hands on me and like we're fighting, there's no going back from that.
But I'm saying even a family member, like you feel like you was call the police on like your cousin
no,
if y'all got into a fight?
No,
like a physical fight?
No, I wouldn't call the police, but if we got into a physical fight, that's done. That relationship is dead forever.
Wait, no, I 100% agree with you, but what I'm saying is I just feel like when it comes to family, it's like you my cousin at the end of the day. So even if we would have gotten a fight, we probably still wouldn't have fucked with each other like that in the future, but I just still would have never called the police on you. I just feel like it's certain lines that you just don't cross with your people. You know what I mean? At the time I was young, I had just graduated from college. I had my whole life ahead of me. Like if I would have went to jail for that, you know what I mean? It's like you just never know what could have happened.
Right.
And it's like, but you was really willing to take it there over some petty ass shit because this was a petty ass argument.
Right.
So no, I can't fuck with you no more.
Yeah, I feel
and
like
I should be watching. Hey, girl.
I'm dead. If she watches this show, I'm gonna scream.
Why are you gonna scream?
Because that's embarrassing. Now the whole family knows she was sleeping on an air mattress.
Everybody know that
for free.
Everybody know that already.
Has she upgraded her life?
I would like to change the subject now.
Okay, all right.
I'm trying to get into that.
Well, I'll say
then they gonna call me and be like, "See, Drea, you did not have to do that on the show."
They gonna call you and say that anyway.
Well, actually, I don't think none of my family listen to the show except for one person.
Who?
My aunt.
Oh, okay. Hey, auntie.
She ain't really fond of her neither, though. So
I just feel like, as far as family goes, especially at this age, I feel like anybody can get it.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't fuck with me or I found out you saying shit, like, I don't know. Like I said, I feel like my friends are my family outside of my mom and my sister. Like, that's my blood. But as far as, like, cousins, aunts, uncles, like, I don't know. I've never been, like, a super, super family-oriented person. You know what I'm saying? Like,
see, my family is big.
Yeah, I don't have a big family. So, it's like, holidays, I'd be like, whatever. I'll spend my holidays with my friends. Yeah. I might go home for Christmas, and if I go home for Christmas, it'll just be like me, mom, my sister, and my nephews and her boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have that like family dynamic. So
see, my family is big, and we're all really, really close. But see, my mama and my daddy know me. What my dad knew me, and so it's just like, when I get mad and I don't fuck with people no more, you cannot convince me to fuck back with them. So they knew that shit was a dub after she did that.
Are y'all the same age?
She's 2 years younger than me.
Okay.
But I mean, now she be always responding to my stories and like commenting under my pictures and stuff sometimes.
Do you say something back?
No.
I'm dead. You fucking petty.
I'm not petty. I don't fuck with her, bitch. You called the police on me over something childish. Like, I could see if I had stole off on her.
Not stole off.
Bitch, I could see if I had stole off on that hoe. I still wouldn't have called the police if I was her, but I could more so understand the logic behind it had I actually hit her.
Well, I think probably she was probably scared.
You wasn't acting like you was scared when you was talking all that shit, though.
I mean, I'm just saying.
That's the thing.
You can get a little sassy.
I can.
You're like a chihuahua. You know, have you seen a chihuahua when they get mad?
Yes.
That's
me.
Yeah, that's definitely.
But I do feel like I could be intimidating when I get angry. I do. If you scared.
Of you?
Bitch, you the one that just said she was scared, and I do feel like people be scared of me. Maybe you not.
Girl, who's scared of you?
Bitch, I feel like people, I'm not saying necessarily scared, but I definitely feel like people be intimidated for sure.
Intimidated?
Absolutely.
Ooh.
By my attitude, yes.
I know that's
and by
right.
like just how I am as a person, I do feel that way. I don't feel like you are because you know me. You know I'm cool as fuck, but I feel like on the surface level, how I come off a lot of the time, I do feel like it can be intimidating to people.
Interesting.
But at the end of the day, bitch, I'm not about to fucking
I didn't say anything. I'm listening to how you're so scary.
He cannot
I was
stand you.
I was frightened. I was trying to like see where the okay, sorry. Okay.
No, because remember that time we had got into it, you was a little scared.
Bitch, I was not scared. I was like, this how really.
I was gonna be.
She was like, she pushed me out the house. She was like, get out. Get out. I said, this hoe here. I ain't had nowhere to go. Y'all know I had $3. This bitch gonna put me on the street. Bitch, I wasn't scared. I was like, God damn. I'm walking down Peachtree with my fucking bag, stiff wig, fat ass, walking down Peachtree, nowhere to go.
Pick you up.
Jazz picked me up.
Bitch, you fucking lie. Why are you lying to these people? Where was your car?
Oh no,
you have a fucking car.
No, and then that's when I worked. So I had to walk way to my car. It was 2:00 in the morning. I had to walk way to my car, and then I went to Jazz's house because that's when she had her 1-bedroom apartment, and I went over there. So no, bitch, I wasn't scared. I just left because I knew we was about to get physical.
It was about to get.
It was about to get. Now see, girl.
Ain't that what you be doing?
That you ain't do it right.
You do it then.
You gotta flex with that shit, girl. Quit fucking playing with me. God damn it. Fuck her. I'm getting mad all over again. Fuck this hoe.
I'm so sorry. I would like
you really kicked me out.
I would like to apologize to you on camera in front of all these people. I'm so sorry.
Damn.
Today, but you deserved it.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did, because you was talking a whole bunch of shit, bitch. You was. You had to fucking go. And I was.
Me and my wig.
You and your wig. Well, the wig's still at my house.
Oh my God, you are trash. You are trash. Okay, so if you've ever been kicked out of your friend's house and you need someone to talk to, we have partnered with BetterHelp. BetterHelp actually got me through that night, me and my stiff wig. So if you're struggling, if you have like any depression, stress, anxiety, you should definitely try, honestly, BetterHelp. The good thing about it is that it's an online service, so you can use it on your phone, on your computer, and it connects you to counselors and therapists that you can talk to. So y'all know we're still in a pandemic right now. So a lot of y'all don't want to get up and go out to the doctor's office. So this is something you can do from the privacy of your own home. They get you linked up with a therapist within 24 hours. If you don't like your therapist, you can just tell them and they'll link you up with someone else. So what we decided to do is get y'all a little discount. You know what I'm saying? That first month you can get 10% off. So you'll go to betterhelp.com/pourminds. That's POURMINDS. Over 1 million people use this, y'all. This is actually a legit service. So when you like call in, it's not gonna be me and Dre on the other line. It's gonna be a professional. Okay.
I can't help y'all.
Sure can't. So if you have problems with your stiff wig and your friends kicking you out, you can only afford press-on nails and you need somebody to talk to about it, and you really going through something, definitely use BetterHelp. I use it. Dre uses it. And
love it.
Even if you're not going through something, I feel like therapy is a good thing. Like some people just need to release sometimes and talk about things.
Sometimes it's just good to have somebody to talk to.
Yeah, so a therapist can
going through it.
Definitely help you with what you're going through. So yes, make sure y'all betterhelp.com/pourminds.
Get that 10%.
Now we're going to get into the bed.
Hey, the bed.
Hey.
The bed.
Hey.
The bed.
So I'm going to let you introduce this topic. Because,
poor pussy management.
Since you was talking about, we were talking about your cousin. You said
that
she
was
had
poor pussy management.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie to you.
Poor pussy management.
One thing I cannot stand, and I did this myself. I cannot stand to see a woman struggling, but she's like in a relationship or she fucking with somebody. Because that used to be me. Mm-hmm. That used to be me so fucking bad. Now when I look back on, I'm like, bitch.
So you feel like you had poor pussy management?
I had terrible pussy management. Like. Garfield at one point Garfield was like, bitch, I quit. I ain't coming to work today, bitch. I'm tired of working and not getting fucking paid.
Right.
Like it was just like I feel like, and I'm not saying that you're exchanging your pussy for money and things like that. If you do that, that's your business.
That's your business.
But what I'm saying is
that ain't part of our
there's
ministry,
no way. But I mean, it's the same with men. Poor dick management. There's no because I feel like
hold on.
No. Because we gonna keep it fair, honestly. If I'm in a relationship with a man and something happened and he usually be up, and something happened and he fall off, if this is my boyfriend, you gonna be straight still though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh well, yeah. If we in a relationship,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if you're in a relationship with somebody,
how long we been dating though?
See, you supposed to hold your nigga down.
Not if we been together for 3 months.
you would leave your nigga. Like, obviously, y'all have been talking for a while to get to that point to be in a relationship.
Sometimes you get in a relationship. You got in a relationship after 2 weeks.
I absolutely did, but we're not talking about me.
But I'm saying people get in relationships
you
quickly.
Don't. I'm talking about you specifically. You do not get in a relationship quickly. So
I have before.
If you are with somebody and you've been dating them for 3 months, y'all have been talking for a while. I'm talking about you specifically. So, if you were in a relationship with a man for 3 months, obviously you've known this man for a while and y'all been talking for a while. So, if something happened in that 3 months and he fell off, you wouldn't make sure he was straight until he got back up on his feet?
Bitch, I'm talking about if I just met somebody and we got in a relationship in 3 months. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm talking about you.
I've done that before too. That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about if you just meet somebody. No, I just fucking met you. I'm probably not even. I don't fall in love quickly. So in 3 months, I'm not even in love with this nigga for real. Bye. Oh, good luck. Godspeed.
Well, I feel like, God damn it, I feel like you're supposed to hold your nigga. Damn. Maybe that's why I got poor pussy management.
Yes, that is why. That's why. Absolutely. I was gonna ask you, do you feel like with men and women, where you are in life, do you feel like that's any indication of your pussy management or your dick management?
What? Like where I'm at in life?
Like, yes. I guess more so. Yeah. This is more so a topic for women, I guess. So.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I feel like, honestly, like I said, 3 years ago, you could tell by my wig I had poor pussy management. You know what I'm saying? Like, now you see my wigs, you be like, damn.
Please stop.
You know I'm
not gonna let you keep attacking yourself like
I'm just saying, you know a bitch got good pussy when she got that frontal laid, bitch. Yeah. When I stepped out in that red wig, people was like,
damn.
I know that pussy good. Yeah. Her nigga taking care of her. You know what I'm saying?
We ain't sung that song in a long time.
I know, but you know what? I do believe that it's something that you really have to learn. And you have to but I feel like a lot of times.
For sure. I mean, I feel like I didn't always have good pussy management.
But for me, it was more so, I used to be embarrassed to say, oh, I don't have any money right now, or I need help. It was embarrassing for me.
But you was fucking them?
Mm-hmm.
So.
But that's why I say I learned. Like now.
But why? I guess I'm just asking for like maybe some of the girls out there that probably feel the same way. Mm-hmm. Why were you scared to ask?
Because I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed that I didn't have.
But you wasn't embarrassed to pull your panties down?
No, I'm never embarrassed to pull Garfield out. You seen that motherfucker? She be ready to shine. Ain't nothing to be ashamed about there. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Please leave me the fuck alone.
I'm just saying.
I'm serious.
I'm serious too. No, was I embarrassed to fuck? No, because I was horny. No.
No. And how do people be horny and broke? I really don't understand it. Like, that's not even an emotion I have when I don't have no money. Well, I literally don't.
I just needed to feel something.
I literally don't even, I swear to God, I put this on everything. I don't even think about dick if I don't have no money.
Well, you know what?
Unless it's about to get me some money. Like.
Well, I mean.
You know what I mean? Not saying fuck the nigga for money, but like if I'm going to, like, if a nigga trying to date me. Right. Whatever, and me and this nigga start talking. You know what I mean? And we getting along and shit is going great. And then he trying to fuck. It's like, okay, well, let me tell you everything I got going on. Because if you ain't trying to help, I ain't trying to fuck you. Well, what the fuck? If you want to help me, I'm not about to be fucking on a nigga when I'm poor and I'm broke. No, I'm not trying to help me get out of my situation.
I agree with you 100%. But like I said, in my situation, I was not only embarrassed, I was intimidated by this man and like the way he used to make me feel. But this man specifically was not a good person, and we're not gonna get into that. Yeah. But at the time, like I said, I was just embarrassed. Now, like, no, I'm not. Like, if you want me to either not be at work, taking time off to see you, like, and I'm going through something, or I need a bill paid, or I need some help, nigga, you gonna have to help me, you know? Like, now I don't need help. Like, I be straight. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, yeah, if I want to go shopping, or I want my hair done, or my nails done, and you try to fuck with me, yeah, I'm definitely gonna ask. Closed mouths don't get fed, you know what I'm saying? And we know that men like to do the bare minimum. If they can do the bare minimum and still get the fuck,
that's what they gonna do.
That's smart to me. I don't even fault men.
It is smart.
I don't even fault men for that. Women get so mad, they're like, niggas want to do the bare minimum. Well, duh, because y'all are allowing them. Me being one of them that used to allow that to happen. So they want to say men are dumb, but it's like, no, because if a man don't have to do nothing to fuck, why would he do more when he doesn't have to?
Let me tell you when my pussy management got better. when I had to let my ex have my old cell phone, I was like, oh, I can't fuck with these poor niggas no more.
You had to give him your cell phone?
Yes, and then he found out I was cheating because I forgot to clear the memory. It was a sad day.
So what phone were you using?
It was my old phone.
Oh.
It was one of my old phones.
Oh, damn. So he had the 5C?
He was broke. He couldn't even buy a new phone, so I had gave him one of my old phones, but I forgot to clear it out. So
and that was like the last time you fucked with a broke
That was
nigga.
the last time that I fucked with a nigga who was not doing nothing for me.
Right.
Absolutely. Because I was just like, what the fuck? Why am I having to give you my cell phone?
Well, I'm not going to lie, y'all. Drea had a guy pay for her nails, and he didn't have it, and he was pulling out ones in his pocket, and they were all crumbled up. But he was going to make sure he paid for them nails.
That's true.
He was like...
And then once I realized he didn't have no money and he was putting on a facade, I was like, oh, bye, Ashy.
Crumbled up ones out of his pocket. That is so embarrassing.
Mm-hmm. And I knew he had poor dick management when I seen that. Why them ones crumbled up like that?
You ain't got no wallet?
Why you paying with ones? What a honey. What a big face honey.
And you know what? It was probably the night after they left Magic City. You know why it was crumbled up in there? He was picking that up off the floor.
Because he damn sure wasn't throwing it.
He was like...
Bro.
You know how you lean back and make sure nobody watching you, and then you act like you gotta tie your shoe? You act like you gotta tie your shoe, you pick up that one.
But and that nigga it's a great thing that you just brought him up, because that nigga is a prime example of the type of niggas who like be wanting you to have poor pussy management and get mad when you realize your worth and realize that you shouldn't be fucking with them.
Men love women with poor pussy
Then they try to
management.
call you gold diggers and say that you I thought you was different and all this other bullshit. No, I'm not.
Right.
And I think everybody else.
And that's the one thing that they try to do to make you feel bad too. Oh, you
and
just like
can't make me feel bad about that.
You just like all these other women. Yeah,
I am. That's fine.
Or they'll be like, oh, you different from these other girls. No, I'm not.
I'm really not. And that's okay. That's totally fine. You know what I mean? A nigga can definitely not make me feel bad about requiring things from him if we're having sex.
Right. I agree.
You know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck do I look like? What the fuck do I look like fucking on a nigga or fucking with a nigga who is making X amount of money and is successful or whatever and doing well for himself, and I'm over here struggling. I can't even figure out how the fuck I'm gonna pay my rent every month. I can't figure out how I don't even got fucking $50 to go get my nails done.
And you know
what
what's
am I
crazy?
doing fucking this nigga?
I know this is because I know we have a lot of younger listeners. I notice a lot of girls, they just want to fuck with a BDB or a man who has money or whatever just to say, oh, I fucked with him.
I think that's more so niggas with a name.
Right, that's what I'm saying. They just want bragging rights. No, you don't even have to have a name. Even if you just a local drug dealer and you got a lot of money, bitches won't be like, oh yeah, that's who I fuck with.
But that's still a nigga with a name, though. That's what I'm saying. If you want, because it's a lot of niggas who got money who people don't even know. Mm-hmm. And bitches ain't about to just be going around bragging about fucking on them niggas and not getting nothing because don't nobody know them.
No, but I'm not saying that. But they can be like, yeah, the nigga I'm fucking with, he owned this company and he's a millionaire. Yeah, bitches want to say that. But he's a millionaire and he got all this, but he's not giving you nothing.
Do y'all know how fucking stupid y'all look? I would literally never go tell somebody that I'm fucking on a millionaire and I'm still poor.
Right, but that's what a lot of people do. That's what a lot of people do. No. They just kind of want like the bragging rights.
I mean, I guess I shouldn't say poor because it's like, you not about to be rich like that nigga, but you should be comfortable. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's like if you're not married to a dude, realistically speaking, you're not about to have the same amount of wealth as he has. Right. You know what I mean? He's not about to give you that kind of money. But he should be making sure that you straight if you fucking on him.
I agree.
I would never understand girls that don't be having no fucking money in their purse, don't be having no fucking bank accounts and shit, but be going around bragging like, oh, I'm fucking this nigga, I'm fucking that nigga. Then I ain't been to the OBGYN in like 2 years. So we ain't gonna get into that.
No, we're definitely not gonna get in that today.
That's a good topic though. I seen that on Twitter too.
What?
How people be so freaky but don't be having no primary care doctors.
You know what? All right. So we gonna get into the bop. Hey. Okay.
You got to do that while I was drinking my water.
I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so I was actually put on a new artist the other day, and it was, his name is Dylan Sinclair, and he has a song called Intermission, and you know what when I was listening to this song, it's basically about, like, how a person gives themselves to everybody, and they just need a break from the world, and, like, they just need to go, clear their mind, smoke a blunt, and just chill, and I was, like, really listening. I was like, damn, this is a really good song, because most R&B songs are about love.
Mm-hmm.
And they're about breakups or falling in love or cheating or always something to do with like a partner. So it was actually refreshing to hear a song that wasn't about sucking dick or eating pussy or falling in love and getting married. Mm-hmm. It was just like about like a bettering yourself.
Right.
Like, you know, like releasing. So yeah, that's my bop of the week. Dylan Sinclair, Intermission.
Oh, okay. My bop of the week is this song called "Falling" by Summer Walker. Well, it's by Trevor Daniels and Summer Walker. Okay. And I love Summer Walker.
I love Summer Walker. I haven't heard that.
It's a good song. It's a little different though from like her usual music though. I guess because of the artist because she's featured on the song. It's not her song.
I have ran "White Tea" by Summer Walker into the
love that song.
Ground,
and I still be running over it into the ground.
The whole album. It's just like she really made a good fucking album, bruh. She
snapped.
She did what she had to do.
She snapped.
With that one brain cell, she made it work.
Legs.
You know she ain't the brightest crown. Now you know.
I'm not about to talk about that lady.
Your twin.
We do not look alike. Everybody always be saying that in the comments. Between her and fucking Jada Waiter.
Not Jada Waiter.
I don't fucking know, y'all.
I am dead. So yeah, those are the bops of the week. So now we're going to get into the question portion of the show. If you want your question answered on the show, make sure you email us at askpourminds@gmail.com. That's askpourminds@gmail.com. Don't send it to our personal emails. Don't send it to our DMs. Make sure you keep it a paragraph, okay?
Don't send it to Drea and Lick Show email either.
I'm dead. Okay, so if you're a Patreon member, you also get to skip the line. So we have a question from one of our Patreon members, and it says, "Hey ladies, love the podcast. Much love from Houston, and love to Drea, my Taurus sis. LOL. So I'll keep it short. I need some advice." Obviously. I've recently met a guy, and it's not anything serious, but I like him so far. He's funny, nice, and attractive. Problem is, I'm 28 and still a virgin. Wow. It's not a bad thing. No,
that's not a bad thing. That's just...
I didn't think virgins were a real thing.
Crazy.
Oh. And I'm still a virgin. I'm not waiting for marriage or anything. At this point, I just need some dick. How you know you need some dick?
When you ain't never had none.
You funny, sis. I've asked friends and got different answers advice. Should I wait or just go for it? Also, should I tell him or just keep it to myself? Well, you definitely... No, I don't know. Because I feel like if you tell him, then he really going to be like, I want to fuck.
Or it might scare him away, because they actually scare some men away.
Yeah, it might, because like some niggas want them a freak and they don't want to teach nobody in bed.
And they don't want you to be super attached, because I mean, it's going to be, I feel like whoever you end up having sex with, you're going to have an emotional attachment to them.
Look, I've been fucking since I was 6. I get attached every time I have sex, and I ain't nowhere near a virgin.
Right.
So
no, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like whoever she end up having sex with, she's going to have an emotional attachment to them. I was going to ask... You know, is there some type, like, are you still a virgin for, like, religious reasons? Or I wonder, like, what's the reasoning behind it?
We don't know. Yeah. So, I'll say this.
Because if that's the case,
at this point, I wouldn't say wait till you're married or whatever. But since that's not what you're trying to do, but you definitely need to wait to have sex with somebody you're in a committed relationship with. Because I would hate for you to just lose your virginity and then you just like regret it. I mean, you waited 28 years at this point. What's a couple more years or whatever?
I agree.
If you and this man decide to get into a serious situation, or y'all decide to take the next step in y'all's relationship, and I think that is something you need to share with him, like before he's like, when he's gonna try to sleep with you. So before he gets to that point, I think you need to share that with him. Because if I was like dealing with a guy and we were about to fuck, I want to know that you're a virgin. Like, I wouldn't want to,
take your virginity.
Yeah, I don't want to take nobody's virginity.
Me either.
Especially at this age.
To me, that's too much pressure.
Yeah, that's a lot of pressure. And then Garfield gonna gobble you up.
Gobble me, swallow me.
You might be scarred for life. So yeah, I think it's definitely something that you need to share with him. But I think you need to wait until you're in a serious, committed relationship with somebody. I wouldn't just fuck him just because you ready to fuck.
Yeah.
Girl, stick to the vibrators. These niggas ain't shit.
I agree, girl. You can hold out a little bit longer.
And honestly, you'll probably have a better orgasm with a vibrator anyway.
You better tell the truth.
I'm telling the truth, man.
Okay, so the next question is, so I've been celibate for a long time. The last person I was active with had some whack dixies. Ugh. How far would you backpedal on last partners? What's crossing the line? My favorite ex-boo has a girlfriend now, but still shoots his shots. Would that be trifling to go back? I'd hate to go from the main bitch to the mistress. Laughing my ass off. Help, sisters.
I don't like backtracking.
Yeah, me either.
I never suggest to backtrack because it's like, y'all ended for a reason. Move on and find some new dick.
Especially if he got a new girlfriend.
Yeah, like...
Oh, hell no.
And that's what I'm saying. You don't want to go from the main to the mistress, like to the side chick. And there's no benefits in that, honestly, unless he has a lot of fucking money. And
right.
he's just making sure that you straight.
Unless you getting something more beneficial other than dick out of the situation, right. I would say absolutely not.
That's the only time I would backtrack.
Hell
if it's like, if it's beneficial. But honestly, just move on. Find you a new body. I don't care about body counts. I'd be like, if I'm ready to fuck, I'll be ready to fuck now.
And I ain't gonna never tell nobody the truth, no way.
Exactly. How many niggas you fucked?
3. You ain't gonna never find out the truth, so you don't need to be worried.
Exactly. So you might as well just keep it pushing, sister. I would say don't backtrack. Fuck him. Let's move on. Okay, so the next question. Oh, yeah. Okay. Please don't use my name if y'all read this. Rich but boring. I found a man who's respectful, takes care of me, very wealthy, and is decent in bed. He does everything y'all said a man should do. Asks me how I am, wants to get married, pays all my bills. He's about to buy a house in my city for me to live in full time, but he's kind of boring. There's no spark. Should I settle for stability or hold out for a rich and fun? I'm almost 30. All my previous relationships were toxic, like NDA with a multimillionaire and dragged into his custody case toxic. Girl, if he boring, bitch, you better... I'm sitting in that house with your ass. Fuck that.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like you can kind of probably bring him out of his shell. Like, do you try to do things with him to kind of... Like, or suggest things that you want to do and see if he want to go? Because I feel like it's one thing to just look at somebody and be like, oh, you boring as fuck. Versus actually suggesting things to do and then them turning it down. Right. And then you could kind of be like, okay, well, I've tried to get him out of his shell and he still don't want to do shit.
Because let me tell you something, sis. If he's about to get you a house for you to live in... Like, he's respectful. He take care of you. He decent in bed. Girl.
You better sit there and eat your food.
Girl, you better sit there and eat your food, bitch. I'll be the most boring bitch ever. You buying me a house?
Nah, I wouldn't be boring. I was just trying to get him to be a little more fun.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I would try to get him out the house and do things. But honestly, sis, the likelihood of finding that again is very unlikely. And 2, most of the time, if you go out and find another man that's doing that and he's fun, you're gonna be sharing him with like 6, 7 bitches.
And most of these niggas that's rich is not fun. Why do y'all be thinking that?
They really aren't. Now, one thing we have never said was, "Oh my God, my BDB is lit."
So fun.
He's so. Now we be going out with our BDBs and we be having fun, but they just kind of be sitting there like, just get her what she wants.
Yeah, pretty much. Them niggas don't be fun. I mean, cause sis, I'm still on the search for a fun one too.
I mean, my BDB, like Big Papa is cool. Like, he be fun.
I mean, I done dated niggas who was cool, but the reason that I say that these niggas is not fun is because it's so much toxic shit, in my opinion, and be coming with rich men. So it's kind of like if you
but honestly, it's toxic shit that comes with
it's toxic shit
regular
that comes. I mean, right, but we talking about a rich guy,
right?
You know what I mean? So I'm saying it's toxic shit that come with rich men. But I feel like if you find one and it ain't really no toxic shit going on, bitch, you could try to make him fun. Because the ones that I done dated that done been fun, been toxic as fuck.
Right. So
you
winning, sis. I feel like you winning, sis. Just try to suggest some things, spice up the relationship. Don't leave that nigga. No, stay where you at.
Oh, how you always leave me with the long ass questions?
Somebody got a long one. Mm-hmm. Now we done told y'all. Oh, it ain't that long. Oh, she cute.
Okay, let's see. Oh, she is cute. Insecure friends. Hi, Lex and Drea. Please keep me anonymous. I recently discovered your podcast, and now I can't stop listening. You girls are so funny and relatable. I feel like I'm talking to my besties. Speaking of besties, I'm having some issues with mine. I love my girlfriends. They're all hilarious, and we always have fun when we link up. I've never made friends for their looks, but because they can make me laugh and have intellectual conversations. Because of this, I'm usually the baddie in the friend group that gets attention from guys and gets everyone to the club sections, which they're usually fine with. However, when I tell my friends about any BDBs I talk to or that approach me, they are never happy for me they're never happy for me the way I feel like they should be. I know it's kind of stupid, but I don't even feel like telling them stuff because I never get the response I want. Recently, I told one of my girls about a famous guy that I was talking to, and she became super insecure and started telling me how she feels ugly, and even said that she doesn't like that her man likes all my pics on IG. Mind you, I always listen to their guy drama and hookup stories and am super supportive. Literally, all we talk about when it comes to the guys is their problems. So my question is, should I start making friends with more girls who are on my level looks wise? Should I ditch my current friends or just keep certain topics to myself to avoid making them feel insecure? What should I do? Thanks, ladies. P.S. Here's a pic of me in case you're curious.
This is actually a good question because we were actually talking about this yesterday.
I got something to say.
And she bad.
And she is a beautiful girl and she got a nice
She got that fatty. Yeah.
Lick's over here lusting over you.
She fine. Okay, so what do you have to say?
So what I have to say is I don't feel like you should go and find friends that are on your level looks wise.
Because those bitches are worse.
Yeah, those bitches are worse. What I do think but you might still do need to go find some new friends.
Yeah.
Because friends that aren't supportive, friends that are jealous, those are not the type of people that you want to be around. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I feel like nothing good is going to come from that. You fucking with a nigga and what you getting from a nigga and shit like that. Of course, insecurity is a normal human emotion. Mm-hmm. I feel like we've all had it before. Jealousy, to an extent, is a normal human emotion. I feel we've all experienced before, but certain shit that you getting out of niggas and stuff like that shouldn't be making your friends jealous or insecure. Right. They should be happy for you. You know what I mean? And if they wanted the same things out of life, they could probably get the same things. Like we always say on the show, even if because you said that they're not baddies, quote unquote. Being a baddie don't have nothing to do with living a certain lifestyle. There's plenty of women that live a certain way off of niggas, and they don't look like bad bitches. Right. You know what I mean? I definitely agree. So I feel like them hoes just some haters. You know what I mean? And I can't stand being friends with bitches who low-key don't like me. Mm-hmm. So because I feel like only thing that's going to happen is shit just going to keep getting worse. Then for her to say she don't like her boyfriend liking your pics on IG, but she just now saying it all of a sudden because you fucking with somebody famous, that's weird as fuck. Right.
I feel like it's definitely something that you need to talk to them about, but you have to understand that. Actually, I'll say this.
What they gonna talk about?
Exactly, because if you bring that up, like I feel like y'all aren't supportive of me and things that I talk about, they're gonna get defensive. Yes. They're not going to admit it. No, who is openly gonna admit like, hey, I'm jealous? Nobody. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that maybe you should probably just distance yourself, because I feel like, if anything, your friends should be your safe haven. That's who you're happy with, that you can be 100% yourself with, that you can just tell all your business to, and you know what I'm saying? Especially at that age. So I feel like...
how old she said she was?
Well, she didn't say how old she was, but she looks pretty young. Yeah. She looks pretty young. So I feel like, you're supposed to have friends that got your back and that be happy to see. Like, I'll be happy as fuck when a BDB be sliding Dre DMs and she be like, ooh, girl, because I be like, ooh, I can't wait to get one of his friends. Right. That's how I look at shit. I be like, when my friend winning, that mean we all winning.
I mean, and at the end of the day, it's like, that's how your friends should look at it too. It's just like, they should feel like, okay, they can get the niggas that they want too. Like, why are you hating? I just think that's so weird. Yeah. I don't like that type of energy.
But I feel like trying to find somebody, like, trying to find friends based off their looks, that ain't
the way to go.
Yeah, that's not the way to go. But I definitely think you should probably maybe, expand your horizon and look for more friends.
You don't have like no childhood friends or nothing. You know what I mean?
But sometimes people grow.
People grow.
People grow apart.
That's true.
But good luck, sis. Yeah. I definitely think that maybe you shouldn't ditch them, but kind of like bring it to their attention and maybe just ask them why. Like, why? Be like, why aren't you? It seems like y'all are never happy for me when I tell y'all these things. Just ask them why.
Or maybe just keep them in the category of, associates. You know what I mean? I feel like it's levels to friendship. You know what I mean? You have the people that I just talked about this on Patreon last night. You have the people that you go out with, that you have a good time with. You have your associates, and then you have your friends. Mm-hmm. Maybe they just meant to be your associates or some people that you just go and have fun with. Right. But you need to stop telling them your personal business, because everybody not going to be happy for you. So.
Right. Okay. So last one You read that one, or did I read that one? Oh, you read it.
I read it.
Hey, Lex and Drea. I recently decided that I wanted to move on from an on and off again relationship. The only problem is I don't know how to let him go. Anytime I get drunk or start feeling lonely at night, I immediately call him and we are back to square one of trying to fix our relationship. I was wondering if you two have any advice for me to officially let this go. Thank you. Nope, I don't. I was sucking a nigga dick last night. I had no business sucking, so I can't help you. Help her, Drea. Help her. Help her.
Why do you be calling him?
Because she be drunk. I'll be drunk.
Block him. Delete his number.
That don't work.
Delete the number and block him.
I have it memorized.
Well, maybe she don't have it memorized.
Okay.
And this ain't about you.
Oh, sorry,
am
sorry.
I giving you advice or am I giving her advice?
Girl, we need advice. Shit.
I just feel like, you know what I mean? Let him go. I don't know. It's really hard for me to tell people what to do in situations like this because it's really easy for me to cut people off. Like, it always been just easy by nature for me to do that. Somebody said in the comments the other day, they was like, Drea's mantra in life is then leave. She always said fucking leave. Because I really do feel that way. If you're not happy, you should leave. And if something is meant for you, y'all will find y'all way back to each other eventually. But obviously you're not happy because you're writing us, asking us how to let him go.
Right. I think a lot of times what I do is whenever I'm drinking, I miss somebody, I tend to forget about the bad shit and I just be thinking about the good stuff. And I don't, like, you have to remember the bad obviously is outweighing the good. But when we drink and we're thinking about somebody, we're obviously only thinking about the good shit. You know what I'm saying? So I've caught myself doing that a lot. And I fall victim to that still.
Right.
That's why I was at that nigga house last night. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still working on it myself. But I think it's just like, it's you have to take it day by day. I think you need to be comfortable with not talking to him. And that's the point I'm getting at. Like, I have to become comfortable with not talking to this man every day. Because it's like if a day went by and we didn't talk, I'm like, damn, we didn't talk today. Like, and it would bother me, but now I'm becoming okay with that. So you're slowly kind of getting yourself on a different track of not being around him and not talking to him. So like I said, just take it day by day, I think, as far as distancing yourself. You can't go cold turkey as far as it doesn't work for me. Cold turkey may work for some people. It doesn't work for me. I have to like slowly like wean myself off of people.
Yeah, I mean, and I feel like too, I mean, and this is just another bit of advice. If every time you drink, you call him, maybe you should take a little break from drinking. You know what I mean? Maybe give yourself like not saying a long, period of time, but maybe just kind of give yourself like 2 weeks, kind of detox your body, detox yourself.
Detox that pussy.
Delete his number and stuff, you know what I mean? Like I said, and then just, don't talk to him for 2 weeks. If he do call you, ignore his calls because you're going to be in a sober mind frame. So I feel like it's going to be easier for you to ignore him and not talk to him when you sober. Because if you're using drinking as the reason why you be calling him, just take a little break from drinking and see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be hard for me because I like to drink.
I mean, I do too, and I have been fell victim to calling people when I get drunk, for sure.
We know.
How you know? I called you.
You first of all, we got some stories of what you've done drunk.
What have I done?
Denzel. Exactly. We don't want to get into
that was a dark time in my life. I was really going through some things.
Okay, so if y'all want your question answered on the show, make sure y'all email us at askforminds@gmail.com. And make sure y'all try to keep it a paragraph. I'm so excited to sing this song.
I'm excited too.
It's just the chorus. It's just gonna be something real quick because we heard. Calm down.
Oh.
I was practicing in the car on the way here.
Okay.
Do you know, are we talking about the same song?
I think so, if it's a song you were singing yesterday.
Last night when we was here? Girl in the club, showing up, shaking that ass in the club, getting up, a hole in the club, showing up, shaking that ass in the club, nigga, yeah. That was good. That's all.
I was just getting my groove. I was trying to break it down.
Thank y'all for tuning in. We'll see y'all next week. Bye, y'all.
Damn.
I hit that last note you wasn't ready for.
You over here ticking.
Not the tick. I am dead.
That was a good episode.
Huh?
I said that.